It takes about 100 workers to sow the fields and harvest the crops at Chavivian Organic Farm in southern Israel. On October 7th, the day Hamas attacked, much of the workforce disappeared.
First to leave were, of course, the Palestinian workers and the workers from Gaza. They just vanished one day. They're not here.
Then foreign workers from Asia and Africa. Some of them stayed, but many went home after Hamas killed dozens of Thai workers on October 7th and took others hostage. These days, when Michal wakes up, she doesn't know how many workers will show up that day. Many farms are now relying largely on volunteers.
Are there farms here in Israel that may go out of business because of this war?
Many farms.
Here in the fields just 10 miles from Gaza, as these workers are working the crops, rockets coming from the Gaza Strip being intercepted by the Iron Dome. This is what it's like right now to be working in Israel's economy in the middle of war.
Since the war started, Israel has called up more than 350,000 reservists and evacuated hundreds of thousands of others from homes near Gaza and Lebanon. Together, that's 18% of the workforce off the job, Israel's Labor Department says. Still, the economic blow pales in comparison to Gaza, where the UN says 6 in 10 jobs have been lost during the war, and at least 45% of homes damaged, adding to an already sky-high poverty rate. In Israel, the military call-up has emptied young, educated workers out of Israel's famed tech sector, says Don Ben-David, an economist at Tel Aviv University.
Israel is highly dependent on high tech. It's only about 10% of the workforce, but that 10% accounts for half of our exports.
Are there comparisons between Israel's wartime economy and what we saw during COVID?
Oh, yeah. The fact that missiles are raining down all over the place means that you don't really venture out if you don't have to.
In other words, people are spending less. Israel's Statistics Bureau says half of businesses have lost at least 50% of their income. At this restaurant in the commuter town of Modi'in, it is far from business as usual. It's a very somber atmosphere, she says. Customers come in, head down. No one smiles. People are sad, worried. Naama's cafe closed after the terror attacks for nearly a month and only recently reopened. But it's been a struggle. Staff are in short supply, ingredients are hard to come by, and so are the customers. We went through a tough experience, she says. If this war continues, I don't know how much longer our business will survive.
Israel's central bank says this war is costing more than $500 million per week, which in a country this size is a massive amount. But the real question now is, how much longer will this war last?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.